I think the American Lambjam DC is like no other event in Washington.
Well, we got 18 chefs, and all the lamb was donated by the American Lamb Board.
My name is Bart van Dalen. I own Belga Café here on Capitol Hill.
What is the dish you're serving today?
What we're doing actually is we took lamb shank and we braised it in Trappist ale beer for 72 hours, slow cooked. And we're serving some truffle mashed potatoes with that.
I'm doing a Salvadorian pupusa, slow roasted lamb leg, rubbed with pasilla chili and guajillo chilies, made with queso blanco, served with a cordito of oregano, cabbage, and vinegar. And then we also have a charred tomato salsa.
What we're doing today is a yogurt marinated lamb shoulder to yogurt, a bunch of spice. We marinate it overnight and then cook for 12 hours. It's going with like a fava hummus, a little gremolata, and some asparagus.
This is a play on bombetta pugliese, which is an Italian street food that they use with pork shoulder. So we took the lamb shoulder, stuffed it with cacio romano, which is a sheep's milk cheese that you find in the south of Italy in the countryside, roasted garlic, rosemary, a little bit of the lamb fat from when we trimmed out all the shoulders. Put that all through the grinder, stuffed the shoulders with it, wrapped it in prosciutto, slowly grilled it for about 4.5 hours.
We got a little Occidental rub lamb loin, so our little secret with the rub. And then you have baby arugula, baby chiogo beet, which is a candy stripe beet. Then you have shaved spring onion with pickled beach mushroom and a rhubarb vinaigrette.
So what other dishes do you serve at the restaurant?
We do a nice lamb roulade. So we actually do 35 minutes on low temperature. Then we wrap it in some phyllo dough, pan sear it, and you have a nice, it's called lamb PH. To my friend Piet Huizentruid, my former boss. So we serve that with a little bit fresh garlic and nice sauteed mushrooms with it and melted spinach. A little truffle juice, can't go wrong there. Happy lamb!
Oh, that was bad.
Later we have a merguez sausage we make in-house. We also do shanks, racks, ribs, everything we can do.
And this particular dish features what part of the lamb?
This is the leg of lamb, so it's been rubbed for 4 or 5 days, then it's slow roasted for another day and a half.
Let's be honest, you just like rubbing the leg.
Yeah.
At the restaurant, we serve a dish with the lamb ribs, the little riblets, and the loin that we've had on the menu for a little while. We do a rye braise on the ribs and do it with the loin crusted in cornbread.
Well, being the ambassador for the DC area, lamb's always on the menu. Craig Rogers from Border Springs is the shepherd that we use. Right now we do a duo of lamb, which rotates with one of the prime cuts, whether it's a rack or a loin, and then either the shoulder or the leg as a secondary cut, being a braise or something that takes a longer time to cook. That's not the temp. Comes with potato tart with pecorino cheese, herb salad.
We got one that we're going to start on June 2nd, which is going to be an entree. And also currently we have a rack of lamb that we do.
Personally, John, why do you love lamb?
I think it's one of the more fun, versatile meats. I love the flavor of the lamb, especially Craig Rogers lamb that we use at our restaurant in Urbana, and the one that's here from Border Springs.
I like lamb. I grew up, I have memories of me chasing lamb to eat it, because I know how to butcher one also. I know it doesn't sound very appetizing, but it's really, really good if you actually understand the whole philosophy from where it grows, where it comes from, and what you need to do with it, and how you actually can prepare it. This is where my love for lamb is. So,
personally, why do you love lamb?
I just love the simplicity, the cleanness of the flavor, and with this dish, I think it's enhanced by everything else.
I just love the flavor of it. It's great. The product that we get here is hand down the best in the country because of where we're at. I mean, we're kind of spoiled. So I know they don't want to hear it in New York, but DC, this area has a better product pool than what you get from up north. So,
what was that you were saying there, Nick?
As an ambassador, I promise not to fleece the public.
What do you think of the lamb?
Let me move now?
Yeah.
This particular one, I mean, I interviewed it out on the way down because we were looking for the players, but this particular one is like, all the juices are just coming alive. Don't take this the wrong way, I'm having an affair with a lamb.
What brings you here to the Lambjam?
These fine people invited us.
So it sounds like you guys met here.
We did. We were at the bourbon steak line. It was taking a little bit, and I wanted my lamb sausage hot dog.
She was looking for her sausage.
I would definitely recommend this event for my friends.
As would I.
You have to forgive me, I just stuffed my, what did I stuff my face with?
Let's see, you had a rillette, lamb rillette, and looked like maybe a little bit of lamb leg. You think?
I'm here with Craig Rogers, aka the Shepherd. Why do they call you the Shepherd?
Well, it's actually my job, and so I take it quite proudly. The world's lowliest profession. That it's kind of amazing to see how times have changed over the ages, where we have all of these people here in DC that have come out to celebrate the work of shepherds, farmers, and indeed the great artists, the chefs, who take our product and just do amazing things with it.
How well do you know Pam the Butcher?
Pam tonight actually broke down one of my lambs, so if you get to take a knife to one of my lambs, I know you pretty well.
This is the second year in DC, actually, yep, and we have a sold out crowd, sold almost 600 tickets. Wow. American Lamb, you rock!
Yes, I'm Tommy McFly. I host the morning show for 94.7 Fresh FM, and I'm the MC of American Lambjam for the second year in a row. I love it. Lambjam, came to DC for the first time last year at the Ritz, and we didn't know what to expect, and the American Lamb Board did such a great job because you come in and you've got DC's top chefs doing signature lamb dishes. Everything is so tasty, and it's all of the restaurants that you go to throughout the year or have always wanted to get into throughout the year. And everyone gets in the mood. There's cocktails with mint because mint and lamb go together so well. Georgetown Cupcake does cupcakes with mint icing, and you just got people playing into the whole lamb theme, and obviously the event sold out, so you've got quite a few fans of lamb in DC.
So, Craig, is there anything else you want to say?
This late in the evening, there's only one thing to do, and that's to act like a shepherd and get the flock out of here.